Spring in Virginia means one thing for a lot of hunters: the sound of a gobbler breaking the morning silence. But calling a turkey isn't just about making noise. It's about understanding what you're saying and when to say it. Today, we're breaking down the foundational turkey calling techniques, what each call communicates, and how to use them effectively in the field. Before we talk about the sounds, let's look at the most common types of calls you'll use. A slate or a pot call is one of the most popular. It uses friction, typically a striker, on a slate surface and gives you great control over tone and volume. A diaphragm call, also called a mouth call, sits inside your mouth. It allows hands-free calling and is great when a gobbler is close, but it takes practice to master. And a box call is simple and loud. It's excellent for beginners and works well for locating birds, especially on windy days. No matter what call you use, the goal is the same: sound natural and communicate clearly. Now let's talk about what those sounds mean. The yelp is your bread and butter. It simply says, "I'm here." It's how hens communicate location and availability. Most of your calling in the woods will be a variation of the yelp. The cluck is a softer, more subtle call. It's often used when a gobbler is close, just enough to reassure him that you're still there. The purr is a contentment sound. It tells other turkeys everything is calm. When paired with soft clucks, it can help convince a hesitant bird to close the distance. And then there's the cut, faster, sharper calling. It shows excitement and urgency. This can trigger a reaction gobble, especially from a fired up bird. The key isn't calling the loudest, it's calling with a purpose. Call sparsely or not at all to gobblers while they're on the roost. After fly down, you might use louder yelps or cuts to locate a bird, but once he's responding, tone it down. Make him come looking for you. Remember, in nature, gobblers don't usually walk to hens, hens walk to the gobblers. Your job is to sound natural and make him curious. If you're using a decoy, keep it simple. A single hen decoy placed 15 to 20 yards in front of you gives an approaching gobbler something to focus on. Set it in an open shooting lane where you have clear visibility. Avoid overcomplicating your spread. Realism and positioning matter more than quantity. Also, a turkey chair or a cushion can be vital in helping you stay comfortable and maintain patience when working a hung-up bird. Safety always comes first. Never stalk a gobbler. Always positively identify your target before taking a shot. Wear blaze orange when moving through the woods, and be mindful of other hunters who may be calling. Turkey hunting is one of Virginia's most engaging spring traditions, and it starts with understanding communication. If you're new to hunting or want to sharpen your skills, explore DWR's Becoming a Virginia Hunter workshops and additional resources available on our website. We're here to help you build confidence in the field and make your next hunt a success. Good luck this spring.